Hey, what's going on, guys? John Fibonacci here. Welcome to Dealing with Drawdown. So I've been waiting on this one. I'm pretty excited to finally release it to you guys. I know some of y'all have been waiting for this one. So here we are, dealing with Drawdown. All right, so some of the main points for today, we're going to discuss get a handle on your emotions, process your emotions, understand reality, incorporating strict risk management, and don't overemphasize one or two traits. Get a handle on your emotions. So emotions aren't bad, they are natural. So, a lot of us have, or a lot of us would qualify emotions as good or bad, or maybe even neutral, like being happy is good, being sad is bad, stuff like that. But emotions aren't bad. They're neutral. They're just emotions. It's the acting based on your emotions. That's what gets people in trouble. That's what gets traders in trouble, right? When we're angry, we do things like we say things that we don't mean, or maybe we do mean them. That's when people get into fights and stuff like that. And that's where you get further into trouble because you act on your emotions and that's not what you want to do. So acting based on your emotions, that's what gets people and traders in trouble. There is little control over emotions, but plenty of control over actions and responses. So a lot of people say trade without emotions, don't trade with emotions and stuff like that. I've even been known to say that in the past as well, but not in the literal sense, okay? Because you can't. Humans, we have emotions. There's no way around it. Very few people don't have emotions, like if you're a sociopath and stuff like that. But I don't think you guys are that way. If you are, you need to speak to somebody. But since all of us probably are going to be normal people and we have emotions, that's okay. We get to choose how we respond to situations. We get to choose how we act, regardless of how we feel. So there's little control over emotions, but plenty of control over actions and responses. So if we have control over that, our actions and responses, then we don't want to act irrationally. Okay. Stop for a second and think before you do something. A few seconds can make all the difference in the world, or a few minutes can make all the difference in the world before you do something stupid or before you do something irrationally. Okay. Some people say take a deep breath or stuff like that. That's okay. All right. Because you're pausing and you need to think about something before you do it. All right. So next is process your emotions. So emotions, they are trying to tell you something. What are they telling you? That's what you need to figure out. If you're angry, why are you angry? Or if you feel anxious or nervous, why are you anxious and nervous? What is making you anxious or nervous? Why do you have the emotions that you experience or that you are currently experiencing? You need to navigate and interpret them because they are a message. Okay. It's your conscience or subconscious that is sending you a message. You're nervous for a reason, or you're angry or upset or sad. Whatever emotion you have it for a reason. And you might not know it at first. It could just be an automated response, from your body, but you can literally think and figure out, okay, why am I experiencing this? What is the message that my body is sending to me? There's a really good quote from Discourses and Selected Writings by Epictetus. It goes like this: don't let the force of the impression when it first hits you knock you off your feet. Just say to it, hold on a moment. Let me see who you are and what you represent. Let me put you to the test. So this will help traders as well as people in their regular life, right? So this is one of those lessons that will help you in life and in trading, okay? Is, what we talked about just a moment ago, how we can pause for a moment, think about what we're going to do. So Epictetus, he talks about the force of an impression, right? So an impression is basically something that happens to you or a certain situation, something to that effect. Don't let it knock you off your feet. Wait a minute and say, let me see who you are and what you represent. and let me put you to the test. So that way we can figure out what's really going on, be a little bit more grounded in reality. And there's another great book by Steve Magnus. It's called Do Hard Things. This was actually a book that I recommended sometime in 2022, last year. And so on page 131, there's a chapter, Your Emotions Are Messengers, Not Dictators. And so there's a specific quote right here where he actually talks about stock traders. So it goes like this. And in an intriguing study out of the UK, psychologists found that stock traders who had better interoception not only were more profitable, but also lasted longer in a business that is notorious for turnover. It wasn't the traders with the better credentials who excelled at making risky decisions. It was the ones who could read their body. Okay. Reading their body, reading, their emotions, right? At the top, the name of the chapter, Your Emotions Are Messengers, Not Dictators. So don't let your emotions dictate what you do. They're just trying to send you a message. So you can pick up this book if you want to. And as a matter of fact, I will leave a link in the description if you want to help support the channel at no additional cost to you. You can get the link if you use Amazon down in the description. Hey, and real quick, if you got value so far, drop a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate that. Understand reality. So every trading strategy has losing trades. Okay. Losing trades are inevitable. This is reality. So if you're trying to be perfect, if you're trying to have 100% strike rate, that is not something realistic. It's pretty much impossible. Nobody does it. Everybody has losing trades. Every strategy has losing trades. So you trying to be perfect, that may end up holding you back. So that is like the first thing. Okay. Losing trades are inevitable. So you have to account for that. You have to expect that losing trades will inevitably come upon your history. So with that being said, if we know we're going to lose, that's fine. Okay. But understand that losing trades does not make you a bad trader. Athletes aren't perfect either, right? You see that Michael Jordan missed a bunch of game-winning shots. People in sports miss game-winning shots all the time. I mean, no one is perfect. Baseball players especially, they're 0.2, 0.3 batting average or whatever it is, 0.1, something like that. Nobody is perfect. So if the sports players are out here making millions upon millions of dollars and they're not perfect, then why do you expect to be, perfect? Expect losing trades, and that it doesn't make you a bad trader at all. All right, so that is going to wrap it up for the free version of this video. The full-length video is going to be for members only, found on my page. So thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.